Just go for it.
I gotta let it get going here. They're gonna start the show. All right, hey everybody, welcome to Stuff I Never Knew. This is your weekly trivia game show recorded live on Google Hangouts. Each week, we try to get 8 players from around the world. We're gonna battle it out head-to-head over 3 rounds of trivia until one winner remains. This week is our first week on Google Hangouts. We have 4 players. We're gonna do a dry run tonight and test it out and see how it goes. We have returning favorites, Dr. Evil, Eric, and Shelly, and a newcomer, Matt, tonight. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi.
Hola.
To be here.
And we all know Shelly is the only player to be on all episodes that we've recorded live, and also the winner of the food show. Welcome back, Shelly.
Hi, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Great. I'm glad to be your brother. And then we have Matt. Matt is a newcomer calling in from Illinois tonight. How's it going, Matt?
It's going good. I'm excited to be here.
And Matt, I believe you said you play a lot of trivia, so this is a good challenge for everybody.
Yep, I do. I get around quite a bit.
Awesome. And Eric has been on several shows. Been to the final, I think.
In the sports one, yeah.
In the sports one, and close to victory, but not quite yet.
Yep.
Yeah, I covered that way.
Welcome back. Dr. Evil just went black on screen. How's it going tonight? You doing all right?
Yeah, there was a video bomber coming by.
Oh. All right, so here we go. We're going to do it a little bit different tonight. We're still going to have the 3 rounds of trivia. In the first round, we're going to all 4 players are going to play the first and the second round, and we're going to total up the points. And at the end, the 2 with the highest score will move on to the final round. Are you ready? I'm going to go right down the list, and I have Dr. Evil, Eric, Matt, and Shelly on my screen. That's the order I'm going to ask the questions in. Are you ready, Dr. Evil?
Yes.
Dr. Evil, what is the title of the 1995 film in which Robin Williams is trapped in a board game for 26 years?
Zombie.
That's a good guess.
Like Jamba Juice.
That's a Tool album.
What is it?
The correct.
Can I say it?
You can say it, Shell. Go ahead.
Is it Jumanji?
Jumanji, correct.
I give him credit for that. That was good.
Wait, can I? Is
Doc-
anyone else's screen going crazy, or is it only mine?
If the people are jumping around too much, just pick somebody that you want to look at. It won't jump.
No, it's looks like a robot.
I don't have a robot. Nope.
Okay,
All right.
Just me.
All right. Next.
Go ahead.
This question is to Eric. Here we go. What is the name of the girlfriend of the cartoon character Donald Duck?
Daisy.
Daisy, correct. And I should mention this first round are all G-rated. G-rated movies in this first heat 1, round 1. To Matt. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head appear in which film franchise?
I'm going to go with Toy Story.
Toy Story, correct. And Shell. Ursula, Sebastian, and Flounder are all characters in which Disney film?
The Little Mermaid.
Correct. All right, back to you, Dr. Evil. What's that, Eric?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. To Dr. Evil, what is the name of the daughter of the cartoon character Fred Flintstone?
The daughter.
Fred Flintstone's daughter.
I don't remember.
Anybody?
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Ah.
And to Eric, last question of G-rated movies. Which fictional character is known as the boy who never grew up?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, correct. All right, we're going to round 1, heat 2. This question will go to you, Matt. We're going to change the subject to superheroes. Matt, on which fictional planet was Superman born?
That would be Krypton.
Krypton, correct. And Shelley, what is the name of Batman's secret identity?
Clark Kent.
Clark Kent, incorrect. Anybody with the steal?
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, correct. Back to you, Dr. Evil. Uncle Ben, Spider-Man's uncle, said to the superhero, "With great power comes great what?"
Responsibility.
Correct. Dr. Evil on the board. We are Dr. Evil 1, Shelley 1, Matt 2, Eric 2. This question goes to Eric. Which Batman villain did Arnold Schwarzenegger play in the 1997 film Batman and Robin?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze. Correct. To Matt. Which superhero carries an indestructible shield?
The Captain America.
Correct. And last question to Shell. In the history of Wolverine, what you ready for this? What indestructible element was bonded to his skeleton?
A steel plate.
A steel plate. Incorrect. Anybody?
Adamantium.
Adamantium.
Never heard that in my
Of course,
life.
Shell. Of course. Of course it's adamantium. So here we are halfway through round 1. We have Eric and Matt tied at 3, Shelley and Dr. Evil at 1. Going to Star Wars with Dr. Evil. Who created the Star Wars series of films?
George Lucas.
George Lucas, correct. To Eric, what was the name of the weapon that the Rebel Alliance fired on Hoth to allow its transports to get past the Imperial blockade?
I have no idea.
Anybody?
Really, honestly.
A very specific type of cannon and
Ion cannon.
ion cannon. Ion cannon. To Matt, which character said this line? "Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder."
Think that was Han Solo.
Han Solo. Incorrect.
Leia.
It was Leia. Leia. I tried to not deliver it with her passion and enthusiasm. To Shelley, in the Star Wars series of films, what is the name of the slug-like alien who had a bounty on Han Solo, who owed him money for dumping an illegal cargo?
Sloth.
Sloth. Not a Star Wars fan, Shelley.
I have no clue.
No. Everybody.
Jabba.
Jabba the Hutt. And, back to Dr. Evil. In the Star Wars series of films, which character, designed to serve humans, boasts that he is fluent in over 6 million forms of communication?
C-3PO.
C-3PO, correct. Dr. Evil tying it up. We are 3. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, we are tied up now. 3 for Dr. Evil, Matt, and Eric. Shelley hanging in at 1. This is Eric's question. Whose last words in Return of the Jedi were, "You were right about me. Tell your sister you were right"?
Han Solo.
Incorrect.
No idea.
It was. I would take either Anakin or Darth Vader, depending on how particular you want to be. All right, this will start Matt off in the Heat 4 of round 1. We're switching to movie musicals. So all 6 of these next questions will be movie musicals. And Matt, with which film do you associate the song "Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead," sung upon the accidental death of the Wicked Witch of the North?
The Wizard of Oz.
Correct. To Shelley, which 2008 musical film is set on a fictional Greek island to a wealth of ABBA songs?
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, correct.
It's my category. Watch out, people.
Well, you got a chance for 2 in this one. And to Dr. Evil, what color are the ladies in the 1978 film Grease?
The pink
They're
ladies.
pink ladies. To Eric, which 1961 film set in New York is based on Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet?
West Side Story.
Correct. And to Matt, in which film do you hear the Happy Chimney Sweep singing Chim Chim Chimmery in order to brighten up some dispirited children?
I think that's in Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, correct. And Shell, the last one to you. The Academy Award-winning song When You Wish Upon a Star was written for which classic 1940 film?
I don't know this.
Uh-oh.
Let me think. Let me get a good guess. Hold on. When You Wish Upon a Star. 1940s film.
1940.
A musical.
It just has a song in it. Yes. This is a film that has
Oh wait, I want to use my help.
Oh, you want to? Oh, you get to use it. Oh, are you ready? Let's see. Let me write 4 answers down here.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout them out, people.
Hold on. Oh, Matt, do you want to add an answer?
Oh, are we typing them in?
No, you can just tell me.
Oh, I think maybe it would be Chicago.
Dr. Evil, do you have an answer?
The Day the Earth Stood Still.
The Day the Earth Stood Still. All right, so Shell, here we go. The Academy Award-winning song "When You Wish Upon a Star" was written for which classic 1940 film? Was it Day the Earth Stood Still, Chicago, Die Hard, or Pinocchio?
I think it's Pinocchio.
It is Pinocchio.
Yeah.
And that's a round 1 questions are a lot easier.
Oh.
We get more difficult as the show goes on.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
So this Ask the Audience part of the show is new too. So we're still trying to figure that out. It might not work with just 3 people in the room because it's obviously going to be the other one.
It worked out great.
Yeah, for you, that's right. Hold on. Oh.
You yell at me for the noise.
That wasn't me. I lost my questions. There you go. So that ended up on Shell. So after, this is really, you're going to be surprised how close this is. This is really great. So far, after the first round, we've gone through all the questions. Dr. Evil has 4, Shelly has 3, Matt has 5, and Eric has 4. It's still anybody's game. So now we're going to start round 2, heat 1. The questions start to get a little more difficult, and we'll keep going through these until we exhaust them all. And then whoever's ahead, we will move to the final round, the 2 of you. So here we go. Back to Dr. Evil. Fictional superhero Batman is known as the Caped what?
Crusader.
The Caped Crusader, correct. Eric, who played Muhammad Ali in the 2001 film Ali?
Will Smith.
Will Smith is correct. And to Matt, who played Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean series of films?
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp is correct. Shelley, on Stranger Tides and Dead Man's Chest, what subtitles, or they are subtitles of which series of films?
If I didn't hear him just answer the Johnny Depp one, I would have guessed that. But now I think you're trying to trick us. What's that, Emmy?
No, mother, no answering.
No,
I don't
she's in
know.
another room on the.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess the Pirates of the Caribbean.
That is correct. And as somebody putting a quiz together, I should have flip-flopped those questions and asked that one first. But that was a good game theory there, Shell. All right, 2, Dr. Evil. Who directed the Indiana Jones series of films?
I want my helper.
Your helper? All right, I'm going to make these up so you don't hear 3 before because we're in the second round now. All right, here we go. Dr. Eve, I'm going to repeat the question with 4 answers. Who directed the Indiana Jones series of films? Was it John Hughes, Steven Spielberg, Francis? Could I have the courtesy of?
I know. Why ask for the help?
Well,
Show off. I only need 2.
Yeah, I just say that is correct. Steven Spielberg, Dr. Evil with the points. This goes to Eric. Who was the first non-human to win an Oscar?
What the hell? Chewbacca.
Chewbacca. Incorrect. It was Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse has an Oscar.
Is it like an
And to
honorary
Matt.
one?
What's that?
Was it like an honorary Oscar?
I don't know. I just have the question that says Mickey Mouse.
All right.
Okay. Should we fact check that one?
Maybe later. We can.
Maybe. Yeah, after the show. You already took away the point. All right, Matt. Matt, this one goes to you. George Clooney, Michael Keaton, and Val Kilmer have all played which fictional character on film?
I have a feeling you like this superhero. Batman again.
Batman. That's 9 Batman questions so far. And Shelley, what movie did Batman? No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't have known. I don't know.
It is funny if you go back to the Christmas show. I must have asked 12 days of Christmas questions on the 4th day of Christmas. What was the? All right.
What did Batman bring for you?
I don't think I have any other Batman questions.
Good.
I'm just double checking.
You mean Clark Kent?
So, only because of that goofy spin-off show that they used to play on ABC with like
All right.
with what's that brunette lady name?
The brunette lady name.
Yeah, she played the girlfriend. Come on.
Wonder-
Terry Hatcher on.
Yeah, that one.
Lois and Clark.
Yep. That's the only reason I knew the name.
Dean Cain.
Yes, love that show.
All right, here we go. To Shelley. The 2009 film The Hangover is set in which city?
That movie. Well, it's in a couple cities.
Not in the 2009 film The Hangover. The main city.
Okay, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, correct. Shell with the 5 points. To Dr. Evil. The Jigsaw serial killer is a fictional character in which series of horror films?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Do they
either.
guess?
Yeah,
I have a guess.
Guess.
Saw.
It is from Saw. Jigsaw is the killer in Saw.
Oh, that makes sense.
And Eric, which basketball star is kidnapped by cartoon characters in the 1996 film Space Jam?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, correct. So halfway through round 2, this is a real tie, real close. Dr. Evil with 6, Shelley with 5, Matt with 7, Eric with 6. It is still anybody's game.
Dead heat.
Here we go. We're gonna have a bunch of tiebreaker questions tonight. So this question goes to Matt. Who is the voice of Princess Fiona in the Shrek series of films?
I think that is Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, correct. To Shell. Which actor plays a chain-smoking, womanizing angel in the 1996 film Michael?
Do we get help again?
Did you use one this round? No, I don't think you did. All right.
I would like to use it.
All right. Let me get put together some answers here. And are you ready? Shall I repeat the question with the 4 answers?
Okay.
Here we go. Which actor plays a chain-smoking, womanizing angel in the 1996 film Michael? Is it John Travolta, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, or George Burns?
John Travolta.
John Travolta is correct. Is correct. And back to Dr. Evil. Dolph Lundgren is famous for playing which character in the 1985 film Rocky IV? Dolphin Lundgren.
Some Russian boxer.
Russian boxer, and his character name is
The Russian boxer.
Anybody?
Oh man.
He must break you.
Boris?
Ivan Drago.
Drago.
I would have accepted Drago. Here we go. Which 1990? This goes to Eric. Which 1999 film starring Tom Hanks is set in a Louisiana prison?
1999.
1999.
Green Mile.
Green Mile. Correct. And to Matt. In the film Airplane, Leslie Nielsen's line, "Don't call me Shirley," was a response to which question?
Surely you can't be serious?
Correct. And to Shelley. In the movie The Matrix, what is the name of Morpheus' ship that was heavily damaged by the Sentinels while waiting for Neo to return to the real world?
The ship.
Not quite. Any steals?
The
I got nothing. I love that
Nebuchadnezzar?
The
movie though.
Nebuchadnezzar, correct. It's the funnest ship name to say in the history of movies. All right, last questions of Heat 2, or of round 2. Dr. Evil, you have 6. Shelley has 6. Eric has 7. Matt has 9. So it all
Damn.
depends on Eric. We could end up with a 3-way tie here. Dr. Evil, your last question of round 2. Besides Morpheus and Neo, name any other crew member of the Nebuchadnezzar in The Matrix.
Trinity.
Trinity, correct.
Wow.
I would also have accepted Tank, Link, Dozer, APOC, Cypher, Mouse, and Switch. Right? I thought that was a tough enough question to just get one.
Yeah.
And to Eric, here we go. This is deciding here.
Mm-hmm.
Then which 1998 Let me start that over. Which 1998 Tim Burton film stars Michael Keaton as a devious bioexorcist?
What the? Well, I know the original Batman, but that's not.
You think I would ask another Batman question?
Did you use your
right.
hints?
Oh yeah, hints.
All right, hints. I'm going to put it together here. Give me a second.
Thanks, Billy.
Yeah, sure. You could have forced a 3-way tie there. Let's see. That was a tough one to get. Let's see. And give me 1 second here. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go. I will repeat the question back to you, and then you'll give me your answer. Which 1998 Tim Burton film stars Michael Keaton as a devious bioexorcist? Is it Pacific Heights, Multiplicity, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands?
No, Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice, correct. And to Matt, what kills the aliens in the following movie? In Mars Attacks.
I know those are the ones with the big brains. And probably not the common cold. Let's go with, it's a comedy, so it's probably something silly. Rubber Chickens.
Rubber Chickens, a great guess.
I like how you think out loud.
The
Love
the
that.
the real answer is just as good. It's specifically it's Slim Whitman country music, but I would have accepted country music.
Yep, that's very close.
Very close. Rubber Chickens, country music. Can you tell the difference? And that'll push you to 10 points. And to Shell, what kills the aliens in the following movie? Here you go. War of the Worlds.
Oh, question's over. What kills the aliens in War of the World?
War of the Worlds.
Okay, and what kills the aliens?
Something kills the aliens, just like country music killed the aliens in Mars Attack.
How about acid rain?
Acid rain, incorrect. And I think Matt wants to tell you he gave you a big hint on his thought
Is it
process.
the chickens?
Yeah, chickens.
Oh. That would have been my next one.
It was bacteria.
Oh. I thought you were telling me
But
the truth.
What a great round. We finished round 2. Dr. Evil was 7, Shelley was 6, Eric with 8, and Matt with 10. So very, very close. Everybody was hanging in there. We're going to move Matt and Eric to the final round to battle out 7 questions each.
Okay, good night, all.
right,
Thanks for
good
playing,
game, guys.
Dr. Evil. Thank you for playing, Shell.
Bye.
Shelley keeping the streak alive.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to mute. Let's see. Oh, she's gone. Dr. Evil is there.
Yeah, but I can't close it up. I don't know what's going on.
You can stay and watch. I'm going to mute you. I won't be able to hear you going forward, but go ahead and talk. I can't hear you, so you can stick around and watch us, and I'll tell you how to unmute at the end of the show. That way you don't have to go anywhere. All right, final round. Welcome back, everybody. We are in the final round of Stuff I Never Knew. This is our all movies trivia. We had an epic battle through the first 2 rounds. We're going to reset the scoreboard at 0-0. It is Eric versus Matt. On my screen, I have Eric on the left, Matt on the right, so I'm going to continue the same order. Eric, then Matt. Eric, the first question to you. What is the name of Kevin Costner's 1990 film? It's his first as a director.
Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves is correct. Correct. To Matt. The Andrea Gale is an ill-fated ship in which Hollywood film? The Andrea Gale.
Faded ship. I'm gonna need a help here.
Okay, let me... Give me a second.
we gonna do steals during this final round too? Since there's only.
Oh yeah, since there's only 2. Yeah, we can do that. Let me figure out some ship movies.
Oh. I just thought of a really good idea for what I could have answered.
And
Someone's got the debates on, huh?
everybody apparently. All
Not
right.
me.
Yeah, I'm hosting the show. I don't have time for debates. All right, here we go. Matt, I'm gonna repeat the question back to you, and I'll give you the 4 choices, and you can give me the answer. The Andrea Gale is an ill-fated ship in which Hollywood film? Is it The Poseidon Adventure, Ghost Ship, The Perfect Storm, or Speed 2?
Speed 2. Oh man. Speed 2 is the only movie that Ebert and Siskel gave 2 thumbs up. They're the only people who did. But it's probably not that. I thought The Poseidon Adventure before you gave me the answers, so I'm gonna go with that.
The correct answer is The Perfect Storm. The Perfect Storm. All right, back to you, Eric. Who played Baby in the film Dirty Dancing?
Jennifer Grey.
Correct. To Matt. Which famous actress was born Norma Jean Mortensen?
Alright, I think that's Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe, correct. And to Eric. In which 2007 film, the third in a series, was the most expensive Hollywood film ever made?
$1997.
2007. Which 2007 film, the third in a series, was the most expensive Hollywood film ever made? I should clarify at that time. I don't know if that record's been broken.
I need some help.
Need some help. All right, give me a second. This will be
It's the last time
using.
you get into it.
Let's see.
Famous third movies.
Jeff, did you mute Dr. Evil?
I did. Is he talking?
I think he's the debate guy.
Oh, I can't hear it.
I couldn't really hear it either, but I just muted him anyways.
Oh, you can do it too, Matt? I
Yeah.
didn't know we could.
Yeah, we can individually mute people if we don't like them for any reason.
All right.
For instance, if you beat me,
You're muted.
I won't. You're on a roll, man.
you're beating me right now.
All right, here we go. Back to you, Eric. I'm going to repeat the question. Both of you have used your lifelines for this round. I'm going to repeat the question and give you your 4 choices. Eric, which 2007 film, the third in the series, was the most expensive Hollywood film ever made? Was it Shrek the Third, Pirates of the Caribbean at the World's End, Star Trek Search for Spock, or Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines?
Terminator 3.
Incorrect. In 2007, it was Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. And I don't allow steals when we do the tiebreaker. I know if you're trying to catch me because I will just blurt out the answer sometimes. So incorrect. We were Eric with 2, Matt with 1. Matt, this is your question. Bruce Willis played a time-traveling criminal in what movie?
Okay, so
So
think maybe you want 12 monkeys.
Yeah, and I just thought about that question because that question may not still be exactly
Well,
accurate.
Is he like, he's sort of, I guess he's a criminal, kind of.
Yeah. I mean, he's killing people, right? Is that what he does in Leaper? So yeah,
Oh, I didn't even think about that movie.
yeah. I mean, isn't that what Leaper is? Isn't he a hitman? He would be a time traveling criminal in that movie. I would have accepted Leaper, but the answer you got, the one I had written down, was 12 Monkeys.
All right.
So we are now tied 2-2. Back to you, Eric. Another Terminator question. I go to Terminator and the Batman well. Here we go. In the Terminator, what is the name of the character played by Linda Hamilton?
Oh crap. Laura Connor.
Oh, so close. And Matt with the steal.
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor, correct.
Damn it.
But this was a bonus question. There's a bonus point. Eric, this will still be your chance to get a bonus point. Sarah Connor has a son, John Connor. What is the name of John Connor's father?
Herbert.
Herbert.
That-
Matt with the steal?
No clue.
No clue. It is Kyle Reese. Kyle Reese. And don't worry, Matt, you're also going to get a bonus question. This was a surprise that I baked into the quiz. But Eric still has the opportunity to steal both points. So here we go. To Matt. Which horror film features a murderous doll possessed by a serial killer who goes on a murderous rampage?
So the film's not actually called Chucky. I think it's called Child's Play.
Child's Play, correct.
Hope the bonus point is what's the name of the doll?
And the bonus point is, what's the name of the Chucky doll's wife?
Good save.
At least you didn't blurt it out.
Let's see. I've never seen any of these. I'm gonna go with like Patricia.
Patricia, incorrect. Eric with the steal.
Zero idea. I've never seen it.
You could still say a woman's name.
Wanda.
Wanda, incorrect. It is Tiffany. Tiffany was the name of Chucky's wife. Now you know. Back to Eric. In Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty, what is the name of the Queen Witch?
Oh, Angelina Jolie just did a movie about that, right?
I can't answer any of your questions.
I know. Maleficent.
Maleficent. Very good. That is correct. And to Matt. What was the name of the boy in the Jungle Book?
The boy, the man cub. His
The
name
man
is
cub.
Mowgli.
Mowgli, correct. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? We have 2 questions each left. Somehow I have 5 questions. Did I miss a question here? I have an extra question. All right. So we check. You have 2 questions left. It is 3-5. Eric, this is your question. What was the name of the title of the film that Robin Williams played an English teacher called John Keating?
Dead Poets Society.
Correct. To Matt. Which Coen's Brother cult classic film features the principal character hanging out at a bowling alley all the time, but the character never actually bowls?
The Dude Abides. The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski, correct. And to Eric, what is the film title of the sequel to Alice in Wonderland?
I didn't know there was one. Down the rabbit hole.
Down the rabbit hole. Matt with the steal.
Through the Looking Glass?
Through the Looking Glass is correct.
I didn't know there was a movie version of it.
I have a question for it. It must be. Let's see. And your final question, Matt. In 1933, the first sequel to a movie was produced. Name either the original movie or the sequel.
That's an interesting question. The first sequel to a movie. I'm going to say maybe there's a sequel to Casablanca.
Casablanca. Eric with the steal.
King Kong?
King Kong, correct.
Nice.
The sequel was Son of Kong.
Very nice.
What a great game, guys. After all the questions, I have one question left over because I have an odd number of questions. But it was Matt with 7, Eric with 5. Really, really close. Great final round, guys.
Good job, man.
And you can just yell out. Here's my odd number question. You can just yell it out whenever as soon as you know it. Which Sergeant Detective Lieutenant worked with scientist Ted Olson under the watchful eye of Captain Ed Hawken?
Frank Drebin.
Frank Drebin. Very nice. Very nice. It would have been 1 point had I had 1 point closer.
What was that from?
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Yeah, also, would that also been in Police Squad as well, right?
That's right.
All right, so here we go. I want to thank everybody who played tonight. We had 4 players battling it out on Google Hangouts, our first show over here, broadcasting live on Google Hangouts and YouTube. We had Matt, Eric, Shelley, Dr. Evil, and through 3 rounds, it was Matt and Eric in the final, and Matt squeaked one out, 7-5 over Eric. A great game. Everybody did really well tonight. Congratulations. Especially Matt, first-time player. First-time winner.
All right,
Bang.
thanks for having me, man.
Eric, second time in the final here, getting closer.
Man.
Pretty good, pretty good. So one thing that we do at the end of every show, and I'm going to see, Dr. Evil, you can unmute yourself. I don't know how to do it yet. Let me see. Are you back, Dr. Evil? No, you're still muted on mine.
Oh, I got him muted too.
Tap your little microphone, Dr. Evil. You see a microphone on the screen? I'm gonna unlock because we have the I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 bonus we have tiebreaker questions because we had so few people tonight. We didn't have any tiebreakers. If I can get Dr. Evil unmuted. Unfortunately, I haven't figured out how to unmute people.
How did you do it with Shelley?
Wait, maybe now. Dr. Evil.
Nope.
I wonder what the green dot is. Are you muted now, Eric?
No.
Huh. I wonder if that gives you...
There he is.
How about now?
Hey, he's back! Dr. Evil! All right. I have 5 bonus questions. You guys want to play some bonus questions?
Sure.
If you downloaded episode 14 last week, I did a special edit. I took all the bonus questions that we do after the show, and I edited it up into a 40-minute show. It turned out really nice. I don't usually include these in the show, but I got a lot of feedback that people actually like these. I know that the players like playing this. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of fast-paced. It's all questions that you're probably not going to know the answers to, but the best guess stays. When we were doing this on Blab, I could have up to 3 people with me on the screen, and I would just boot out the person who was the furthest away. But for this game, everybody stays and everybody plays. And I'm going to go right down the list again. Dr. Evil, Eric, and Matt, and then I'll mix up the order after this first round. So here we go. Dr. Evil, in the movie franchise Godzilla, how many Godzilla films have been made?
$45.
45. To Eric.
20.
20. To Matt.
I'm going to thread the needle in the middle and go with 33.
33. Playing it safe. The correct answer is 30. 30. So Dr. Evil was the furthest at 45. This time we're going to start with Matt. There are 3 Lord of the Ring movies: The Fellowship of the Ring, The Two Towers, The Return of the King. What is the total running time of the extended edition with additional credits of all 3 movies in minutes? Looking for an.
One time I did this when I stayed home sick. It was.
Did you time it?
No. I was probably under the influence of painkillers most of the time.
Thank you, Robitussin.
So I'm gonna go with like.
I get a sponsor. This show is brought to you by Robitussin.
I'm gonna go with like 12 hours, 11 hours and 37 minutes.
So you're gonna make me 666.
All right, we'll do 11:33, fine, or 11:30. That'll be easier.
So it's 690.
Yep.
All right, to Eric.
By minutes? I have no
In
idea.
minutes.
14 hours, which is 14 times 6. 14 times 6. I have no idea. 14:30.
14 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Evil. The Lord of the Rings, 3 movies.
Are you to me?
To Dr. Evil, your turn.
900 minutes.
900 minutes. Oh, I got to figure out what 1430 is in minutes.
It's 120 more than mine.
Is that what you said? 120 more? So we'll go with 810 is what Eric said. The correct answer is 726 minutes. Matt was the closest with 90. Eric at 810. Dr. Evil, right? You guys are all in the ballpark at 900. All right, here we go. Last 3 questions. Again, we do these questions during the game. If it's tied and you can't get it done during the normal round, we'll go to a tiebreaker question. This one, we will start with Eric. We haven't started with Eric yet. Are you still there?
I'm here.
Hey, there he is. All right, Eric. The record for the most extras is the 1982 classic Gandhi for the funeral scene. How many extras were used in this scene?
2,000.
2,000. Dr. Evil.
Well, you broke up. I didn't hear what the movie was.
It's Gandhi. In the 1982 classic Gandhi, it was for the funeral scene. How many extras were in that scene? That's the most extras ever used in a movie.
12,000.
12,000. And to Matt.
I think it's right around what Eric said, so I think I'm gonna go with like 2,300.
2,300. Still playing it safe, but nobody is close on this one.
Oh.
294,560 extras for one scene. There was 200,000 volunteers, and that's estimated, and there was 94,560 under contract.
Wow.
Dang.
All right. We got 2 more left here. This time we'll go Dr. Evil, Matt, and Eric will round it out. In the 2000 in Terminator 2, the T-1000 drives a motorcycle through a glass window in the Cyberdyne building and launches into a helicopter. How much did this modified Kawasaki 1000cc police motorcycle sell for to a fan? So here's a movie prop was sold.
$280,000.
All right, to Matt.
I'm gonna go with 1.2 million.
1.2 million. And to Eric.
500,000.
500,000. This time you guys went way too high. The actual answer was $6,995. It must have been before the internet.
Did the motorcycle not work anymore afterwards?
It was pretty.
Crashed into a helicopter.
Yeah, it was pretty beat up. But I mean, I guess it was still functional. And it was probably before, like, someone probably just bought it off a lot, like, hey, we gotta get rid of these props. So here we go. Last question. This is a fun one. We will start with. We'll go back to the first order: Dr. Evil, Eric, and Matt. And Matt, don't just play it safe. That's a good strategy, though. That was the downfall of this tiebreaker questions. Is when we do three people, the third person just has to go in between.
That's right.
Give an honest guess here. How many indoor movie theaters are in the United States? Not locations, but total theaters. So if it's the Route 22 theaters, that's 22. So how many total movie theaters are in the United States? Dr. Evil.
30,000.
30,000. To Eric.
40,000.
40,000. And to Matt.
I think it's way less than that. I'm gonna go with like 8,000.
8,000. If we were doing just theaters total, like as a one locations, I think that's closer to 6,000.
You meant screens.
Yeah, screens.
Oh, okay then.
You want to adjust? Do you want to adjust before I give the answer?
So we'll go like maybe there's 10 screens each. So we'll go 60,000 then.
60,000. And the actual answer, Eric, is the super closest. It's 39,356, coming in at 40,000. Very nice. Very close. Great game, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for sticking around, playing the after show. Next week is our build a quiz. What we're going to do next week is every question builds on the previous question. So it could be some part I pulled out from the question, some part I pulled out from the answer. The next question will be based on that question or that answer. And we'll go all the way through round one that way. And then round two, I'm bringing back one of the most favorite quizzes was that we.
Was that a bird?
Record that.
I think Dr. Evil was getting angry. And the second round we do. People love when we do the true and false. We do the before and after. Which came first? We've done that a few times. I have some great things lined up for that round. We're going to do a kind of a different round, kind of more of a game style round. And going forward, we'll go back to the build a questions or build a quiz on the final round. I'm going to promote this pretty heavily all week. I didn't do it as much this week, but we'll make sure we get 8 people here. It's a lot of fun with all 8 players. But I certainly appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Great job to you, Matt, winning by just 2 points. I'm very close, very close. The format worked out pretty well tonight.
I like this. I like the hangs. This is cool.
Yeah. I think I like this a lot better. So we'll see how it goes. And again, there'll be you can watch it right on YouTube. I think within like 5 minutes.
Cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming out, everybody. I'm gonna stop the broadcast.